Hey guys, this is Brother Jim. We're going to be talking today about 10 rewards that you're going to get when you demand respect. You're going to want to stick around for number 10. It's a game changer. Guys, I need you to remember, this is not just a video, this is a ministry. Okay, let's go ahead and get right into it. You know, there are benefits or rewards that we gain when we demand respect. Don't get hung up on the word demand. I'm not talking about that we're forcing somebody to do something, but I'm talking about don't compromise. Don't let somebody continue to disrespect you. If you're a leader, if you're a mentor, you actually do a lot of harm when you let that continue. And so we're really talking about taking a platform of respect. So when you have somebody that is always pushing the envelope, they're always trying to get you to follow them and always challenging your rules and always doing all what it actually does is it creates confusion among everybody in the group. And so we're really talking about here the first reward that you get is to bring balance of control back in leadership. So people around you need you to be a strong leader. They need you to be a decisive and a strong mentor. And so when you allow somebody to always attack your position of leadership and continue that, then you really got a bully in your ranks, and it creates dissension among everybody. So the first reward that you get for demanding respect is you bring control back into the realm of leadership. That's number one. So the number two reward that you gain or benefit by demanding respect is that you bring a clearness of vision back into your group. So if you've got somebody that they're always pushing and being disrespectful, they're not only disrespecting you, but they're disrespecting the balance and the sanctity of the group, whatever group it is that you have, whether it's, of course, I'm dealing with this from a spiritual standpoint, from a ministry type standpoint, but it would apply the same way in a workplace, that if you allow their voice to become too loud and they're not on board with your vision and your mission that you're working on and the group is working on, then it creates a muddied vision. And so the second thing, if you demand respect, then you bring a clearer vision back into focus. So number three reward that you get for demanding respect is that you renew the sense of purpose. Because after a little bit there, people will start thinking, when the confusion comes in, the dissension begins to come in among the people, and people will begin to think, is this really worth it? Why do I really want to be involved in this? And they'll start pulling back. So whenever you demand respect, the third thing that you get, the reward that you get, is you get a renewed purpose, not only for yourself, but for the group as well. All right, number four. Is that when you demand respect in your group, is the regaining of control over confusion. You begin to clear up this mixed message, because if somebody is being disrespectful, they really are sending out a mixed message to whatever it is that you're working on, whatever your purpose is, whatever your vision is, whatever your mission is. They're really stirring and muddying up the water, and so you regain control over confusion and stop confusion from infecting the ranks. The number five reward that you get from demanding respect is that you begin to get a cleaner workflow. So when you start bringing things back into focus, you're going to see that things start moving again. Things start getting done. People start coming back on board and trying to find out, how can I help? Other people that have maybe not been a part of what you're doing are now getting on board and saying, man, I'd like to get involved in that. What can I do? And so they as the atmosphere begins to clear up, as the tension begins to clear, you create a cleaner workflow. So number 6 is when you demand respect, the number 6 reward that you get from that is that you begin to get a greater participation from others. Kind of mentioned that in the last part of 5, but other people that are watching begin to think, you know what, there's a leader that is making sure this thing stays on track. Because other people see when there's a problem going on and it continues over time, they will see, and you may get some people, but leaders are going to steer away from that. And so other people will begin to come on board, and you'll get a greater participation from outsiders. Let's don't call them outsiders, from other potential participants. All right, so the number 7 reward that you'll get will be a higher rate of completion of your projects. So, see, if a project drags out too long, sometimes you've got a time frame that you need to do this in. And if we have to step over into another project and we still have people on our old project because the workload has gotten backed up, it's not flowing like it should be, there's confusion in the ranks. So, and when we begin to demand respect and get things back into perspective, then we're going to get a higher rate of completion of our project. That makes everybody happy. So the number 8 reward that you get is a calmer and more productive workspace. You get a calmer and more productive workspace when respect comes back on board, and people can now get in there and work. They're not walking on eggshells. They're not worried about, man, am I next? Am I going to get jumped on? Or that agitation or aggravation begins to clear up, and so you get a cleaner, more productive workspace. The number 9 reward that you get as a result of this is the regeneration of creativity. How about that? And so because of turmoil, because of confusion, because of tension, then creativity levels go way down. And so when we begin to demand respect and get things back in the proper working order, when we take our position as a leader, then creativity begins to rise. Okay, listen, if you like this kind of teaching, we're going to give you number 10 reward here in just a second. Be sure and check out the other videos that we're going to link to this one right here. Number 10 is coming right up. All right, guys, here it is, number 10. This is the one that asks you to stick around for. And number 10, when we demand respect, that foundational growth and stability for everyone involved comes on board. Hallelujah. And so this foundational growth just means that now we've got a clean work environment. We got the confusion out of the way. We've got a clearer vision. All of these other 9 things are in place, and we begin to move as a unit on the foundation of productivity and creativity. We begin to move on that foundation, and things begin to clear up. Man, I tell you what, if you stayed around this long, be sure that you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. And you know what? We're just thankful in this that we can get things back in control. It's usually not comfortable, but take the time, put in the effort, demand the respect. If either correct the disrespectful person or remove them, whichever needs to take place. But it's your job as a leader to take care of that. God bless you. We love you. Thank you. And here in East Texas, I'm still keeping the faith.